Hey, welcome back for another Monster Hunter video. I'm just going to go over the equipment loadouts in this video today. So if you go over to your, the best way to do it is to go to your item box. And when you go to manage equipment, you'll be able to change your equipment from the box. Most people know this far. Now, one thing that really helps you a lot, especially when you're trying out different gear or different gear sets, so different decorations that you slotted, for example. What you can do is you can change your equipment. So for example, in this case, I'm using the Queen's Longfire and the Titranodon armor. I'm going to switch this armor out to high rank armor so that it has some slots. Like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set our decorations the way we want them. In this case, there's not a whole lot of one position jewels that I carry because I don't really believe in them. But we're going to set this up as a fire attack up set. So we're just going to put fire attack up in every slot. Once you put fire attack up in every slot, I think that we have one more left. Okay, so there we go. So we have fire attack up in every slot but one. Actually, you know what? We'll put one here and then we'll be real fancy and we'll put an attack jewel right here. So once you have every slot full, we now have a loadout. What you can do here is you go down to this right here, Equipment Loadouts. Open it up, select a loadout slot right here, and then if you look in the bottom right, you see Register Loadout, X. We're going to overwrite. So now, Loadout 1 is the gear that we just set up. When you want to switch your gear, you can actually change your decorations and change your equipment, but even if you don't want to change the equipment, you can just change the decorations. We'll put an absorber jewel here, another absorber jewel here. We'll leave the attack jewel, they're nice. And then another absorber jewel here. So now we don't have the max fire attack, but we have pretty much the same gear that we're wearing, but the decorations are different. We can create a completely different loadout by saving it here. Now, when we load out number 1, it'll have all of the fire attack, and when we load out number 2, it will automatically change our decorations for us. Your loadouts can go so far as to switch even the equipment and the decorations. So if you go here, for example, I have a Rajang heavy bowgun build, and I just have to load that right here. So equip this loadout, it will affect the registered switch skills. So that's important to note, because it does even save your switch skills. So right now, these are what's saved on mine. You can change those, resave the loadout, and it will save whatever switch skills you want as well. So that's using the equipment loadouts there. Another thing you can do as well is if you go to the buddy board here, you can do the same thing with your Palamutes. I don't have anything saved for my Palamute, so here's my starter Palamute, Bunt. I'm going to put Bunt, I'm going to give him, you know what, we'll just save this. So right now he's using the Emoldron armor, right? So we go to Equipment Loadouts, Palamutes, Bunt, and we're going to save it right here. The last thing to know about the Equipment Loadouts is you should be able to rename these loadouts. So the way to do that is press Y, and right here you can rearrange your list, you can check your loadout, and you can rename the loadout. This will let you sort your loadouts. This works not just for the Palamute, but also for the Hunter. So we're going to name that a Emoldron. That's kind of a water attack build. So I hope that information was helpful. This is a good way for players that are new to the game to get rewarded for trying out different sets without having to go through and manually changing them every time. It's so much faster to save loadouts and swap back and forth between them. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.